the Cavity 9mm Carbine. Also known as the Kel-tec SUB 2000, this is a very unique looking weapon. It looks like the love child between an AR-15 and a handgun. And not really in the bad way. I mean, it's kind of funky, but I dig it. Anyway, let's take a look at the stats. On this particular Cavity 9mm, it has a magazine of 33, total ammo of 66, rate of fire of 710, damage of 100, accuracy of 16, stability of 15, concealment of 20, and threat of 31. Now, of course, I do have quite a few mods actually affecting the stats of this weapon, and I also have Fast and Furious from the perk decks, which is giving me a small boost in the damage. So let's take a look at the available mods. You can have one of the flash hiders as the barrel extension. For the foregrip, there are 3 unique mods: the Appellation foregrip, the Delibare foregrip, sorry if I'm saying that wrong, and the Tooth Fairy suppressor. For the gadgets, you can have one of the devices, and for the sights, you can have one of the many sights at our disposal. So let's take a look at the foregrips. The Appellation foregrip decreases your stability, but increases your concealment. The Delibare foregrip, which is what I have right now, increases your stability and decreases your concealment. And with the Tooth Fairy suppressor, it decreases your damage, stability, and concealment while increasing your accuracy. And of course, since this is a suppressor, it completely eliminates your threat. Now for the barrel extension, I have a ported compensator right now. And taking a look at the stats, it's a fairly decently balanced build. I'm going for a little bit of damage, accuracy, and stability while completely disregarding concealment. And also taking a look at the stats, you can tell that this is a hard-hitting assault rifle. It has high damage and accuracy while sacrificing your stability, your concealment, and your total ammo capacity. Now, before we get into the gameplay, there's one other thing I wanted to mention about this gun that's a little bit unique. If you take a look at this particular Cavity 9mm right now, it has a concealment of 28, which is extremely high. That's as high as the AS Val. So I just wanted to make note of this for further discussion, and let's get into the gameplay. Alrighty, so the Cavity 9mm. So if you guys notice from the stats, it looks very similar to another weapon, the M308. It has pretty similar damage, although the M308 does have a bit more, and the M308 does have a bit more of the other stats as well. It has a bit more accuracy. I think it has less stability, but overall they're pretty similar weapons, so I'm going to be comparing the two quite a bit. They're both single-shot weapons, and they have a lot of damage, so it is definitely a marksman rifle. You know, it really is helpful to ADS with it and make sure your aim is on point. And something else I really like about this gun is every time you bring out the gun, you flip it out. I love it. I don't know, it's just a small thing, but I really enjoy that they added that. Although, because of that, I do feel like the actual speed of taking your weapon out is a little slow. I don't know if that's just because of how it looks, or if it is actually slower, I'm not sure. Alright, so I'm running that same build that I was doing with the grinder stuff, so I've got a whole lot of Ghost and Fugitive, and I have the grinder perk deck. Ooh, that's a lot of people. But overall, I really like this gun. It does a lot of the things that the M308 does not do. And for one of those, well... Oh, Jesus. Oh, they're everywhere. Tasers. Oh, that's a dozer. Okay, well... One of these things is that, compared to the M308, while it may have some other things that are better than the Cavity has a much larger magazine. As you can see, it has a magazine of 33, while the M308 only has 10. This gives you a lot more staying power in your firefights, and it's just overall really nice to have. Not only that, but the total ammo capacity of the Cavity is also higher than the M308, where that's a lot of people. Whereas the M308 only has 40 rounds, this has 60, so not only does it have a larger magazine, but also more ammo overall. What the heck am I getting shot by? This is really bad. I need to stop being so dumb. Run away. I'm already gray. For shame, and I have grinder too, of all things. I should not be going down so much. Okay. Guess the game didn't like it there. Whoop. Although, one thing I think that this gun does not have, that the M308 does, is that this thing has really bad hipfire. I've noticed that it is really inaccurate and it is not reliable at all, while the M308 functions more like any other assault rifle where, you know, if you hipfire it, it'll be laser accurate as long as you have 18 accuracy. This one, even with 16 accuracy, which is what I think I have right now, it is not very good. Oh, gotta get the thermal lance. Okay, well, gotta watch out for them snipers. Oh, and I say that I hear one. Another thing about this particular weapon is that its iron sight's not very good. Then again, with a marksman rifle like this, you're generally not gonna be using it with the, you know, just the plain iron sights. But the reason why I am is because with this current build I have, it is based on concealment. So the better the concealment of my weapons, the more dodge and crits I'm gonna get because of my, you know, of my build. That is, I'm not doing a lot of damage to a dozer when it's on the other side, but there. Okay, I can get him now. It's okay. It's okay. Just tank. Just tank. I have a lot of health. It's okay. Run away. Oh shit, I used up all my ammo with that. I should let him put it down because he has drill skills. Time to use my judge and get my ammo back. But yeah, this gun, like the AS Val that was added recently, surprisingly, has the ability to get really godly desync. Or not really godly desync. Really godly concealment. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. If you guys remembered, I showed off in the stats that this can get up to 28 concealment, and that's going straight for concealment. So every mod I have is with that in mind and trying to get that stat up. And because of that, this is a really unique weapon because unlike the M308, which, you know, doesn't have good concealment at all, this has the ability to do that, meaning it is viable for crit dodge builds, as well as, you know, you could also take it as a stealth backup primary. Now, right now I haven't been using the full-on stealth cavity, or full-on concealment cavity, so I'm not getting that huge 28 concealment boost, but I do have enough to get me under 25 concealment, which is all I really need, and it is really helpful with the overall effectiveness of the weapon. I mean, given the chance, I can really fuck up a dozer, as long as I get their faceplate in sight. And with 30% crits on a weapon that does 100 damage as it is, that's really crazy. So that's one thing that you can do with this build that with the M308 you cannot do at all. Overall, I just like this weapon a lot more than the M308. Like the AS Val, it also doesn't have very many mods, so it's not quite as versatile as some other weapons. But given the nature of... Come back over here. Uh-oh. Yeah, given the nature of this type of weapon, which is a high damage marksman rifle, you're generally not going to have the features that it has, which is a large magazine, somewhat decent ammo pool considering the weapon itself, and good concealment. So there's really not much more you can ask for with this weapon. Here those are... Oh yeah, that's right, this can penetrate shields now. Perfect for the grinder perk deck as well, because that dot damage just means I'm going to be healing quite a bit, as long as I keep on putting them on fire. Although right now I don't need to heal. What I need is some ammo. Take that. Uh-oh. His faceplate is not off yet. Scary. There we go. And just that huge magazine makes such a big difference that you don't really notice before, because, you know, you never had the option. Like, with the M308, unless you had, like, Mag Plus or something, you would have a pretty hard time killing dozers, just because occasionally, you know, they wouldn't have their faceplate off, or for whatever reason they still have full health, and you would unload into their faceplate, but you wouldn't kill them. Now, with 33 rounds, I can shoot for days. Same with fighting tasers. You know, if you get tased with the M308, you're running out of ammo super fast. But with this, I'm going to be able to keep on shooting and maybe actually get them. Of course, that also could be a bad thing because the taser could be way out of reach or something for you, so you would just expend all your ammo. I believe this gun really just has like 2 full magazines and that's it. Fire! Yes, burn! Uh-oh. I did not bring 2 very ammo-efficient weapons, but that's alright. I just need to have better aim. See, not like that. I also did make the mistake of bringing this build because it is also pretty heavily in Ghost, so I have like a bunch of useless skills right now, like Silent Killer. Uh-oh. Nice. Yeah, I've always liked weapons like this. It's a little sad, though, I think, that this weapon just kind of puts the M308 in the back corner, as if it already weren't, you know, overlooked upon as a weapon, simply because people prefer sniper rifles more. I've always liked this kind of weapon because of its niche use. I mean, it's very accurate, very powerful, but people just really don't realize how to use this weapon usually. I have to be quite ammo conservative. I'm not really being ammo conservative right now, which is why I'm kind of running out on both weapons. And people much prefer the, you know, oh, I'd like to have my 150 round assault rifles, laser accurate, you know, average damage, stuff like that. Let's not die, please. Oh, he needed some medicinal supplies. I see. Oh no, he needed ammo. Yo, these snipers are terrible. I can't. There we go. Ugh, I gotta flip it before I go down. Thank you. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Can't see, can't see. Taking a lot of damage. Taking fire, over. Oh, and the AI got stuck out there. Alright, I'm gonna chill in the bush. There we go, until I get my armor back. Put some damage out. Don't know what's happening. Clover, she's climbing the fence and she's down. I gotta go back. Open that panic room door. Yes, sirree. Say hello to fire! I guess Hector just wants to talk, actually. Oh, never mind, he's killed me now. Oh yeah, what about a taser? He doesn't get tased. I guess that makes sense, he's like a bulldozer. Keep damaging him! Regain all that health! There we go. What the fuck? Whoop. Nubile. Nubile is just odd. I'm actually kind of curious as to why they have a new voice actor for Bile, considering, you know, for this entire time in this game, we've had the same one. I have a feeling it's because they wanted to change Blanks. They wanted to change the voice actor because they might have future lines in which he actually says more than just, you know, oh, I'm coming, I'm flying fast as a shark or something. I mean, with the Golden Green Casino, we got a blimp guy, you know, so I wouldn't be surprised if later on in the future, maybe Bile has a more prominent role or something, which is why they gave him a new voice actor so that they could actually use him, because maybe the other one is unavailable or for whatever reason. I don't know. Hey, I know, if Overkill ever needs a voice actor, I'm down. Who would want me voicing anything, though? Oh, I sound derpy. Damn! That's a lot of stuff. Yes, burn them all! Uh-oh. Alright, let's go. Get out of here. Oh, lordy! Have mercy! Oh, yes. Smart. Very smart. Use the fire to block them. Don't let them get past. This weapon's iron sights are kind of meh. It's like a small circle, but it's pretty, I don't know, it obscures your view quite a bit. I should have put a sight on this, but like I said, I do have to worry a little bit about the concealment. And I'm already pushing it with the current build I have. I have a 19 visibility. I think this current cavity has a 20-ish concealment. I don't know. But it's good. It's a really nice weapon, especially considering the fact that, you know, it has the ability to be much more than what it is. You know, you can use it for different builds, like the setup I'm using, instead of just like a generic, pure loud setup. I don't know. I've always dug stuff that has a high concealment. I like lowering my concealment or lowering my visibility as much as possible, even when I'm not really going for fugitive builds or stuff that or stealth related. I don't know, something about it. It's nice, you know, it's nice to have that option. It's always nice to have these options. Ooh, alligator skin. Nice.